Good morning, friends. I am Dr.V.Duraisingh from Rani Government College for Women, Tirunelveli. Now I am talking about consumer surplus. நேற்று ஈவினிங் நான் மார்க்கெட்டுக்கு போனேன். குழந்தைகளுக்கு ஆரஞ்சு பழம் வாங்கிட்டு வரணும் அப்படின்னு மனசில் நினச்சிட்டு போகிறேன். ஒரு கிலோ ஆரஞ்சு பழம் 80 ரூபா இருக்கும்னு நான் இமேஜின் பண்ணிட்டு போகிறேன். பட் மார்க்கெட்டில் அதனுடைய ரேட் ஒன்லி 25 rupees. இந்த ரெண்டுக்கும் ஒரு டிஃப்ரென்ஸ் இருக்குது. என்னுடைய இமேஜினரி ப்ரைஸ் 80, ஆக்சுவல் ப்ரைஸ் 25. இந்த ரெண்டுக்கும் உள்ள டிஃப்ரென்ஸை பற்றி விளக்குவதற்கு எக்கனாமிக்ஸில் ஒரு கான்செப்ட் இருக்குது. தட் இஸ் கால்ட் கன்சியூமர் சர்ப்ளஸ், நுகர்வோர் உபரி. திஸ் கான்செப்ட் கன்சியூமர் சர்ப்ளஸ் வாஸ் ஒரிஜினலி ஆரிஜினேட்டட் பை Dupit, a French engineer economist in 1844, but was Alfred Marshall was developed and popularized this concept, and Professor K.E. Boulding has renamed as buyer surplus. What is consumer surplus? It means that the difference between imaginary price and actual price in the market. In the words of Professor Tassi, the concept of consumer surplus means that the difference between potential price and actual price in the market. What is potential price? The potential price means that the total money the consumer willing to pay for a particular commodity. Actual price means that the consumer actually does paid for a particular commodity. In the concept consumer surplus, based on the law of diminishing marginal utility, suppose the marginal utility is higher than market price, in the consumer derived excess satisfaction. In the excess satisfaction is called consumer surplus. According to Alfred Marshall, he is another economist, he derived the consumer surplus from total utility and the price of a particular commodity. This is the formula CS equal to TU minus P into Q, where CS consumer surplus, TU total utility, B price for a commodity, and Q quantity for a commodity. Then I have explained the consumer surplus through the table. In the first column, unit of commodity. Second column, potential price or marginal utility. And third, actual market price. Then third one, now last one is consumer surplus. Now I have purchased first quantity of commodity, any commodity. The price of a commodity is, I have, imagine, potential price is 80, but actual price of a commodity only 25. The difference between potential price and actual price are 80 minus 25 equal to 55 is called consumer surplus. In this way, I have purchased 4 units. The last unit, fourth unit, 6 unit, the potential price and the actual price is same. There is no consumer surplus. Now, the total 6 commodity, total unit 320, total amount of money spent 150, and the consumer surplus 170. This figure, I filled up the formula, that is CS equal to 320 minus 25 price and 6 quantity, now 170 consumer surplus. I hope all of you understand it. Okay, now I explain one diagram, consumer surplus. OY axis represent price and OY axis represent quantity of goods. D line for demand curve or budget line or price line. The shaded area, green shaded area is called consumer surplus. It is derived from the imaginary price ROQP minus the actual price. OP is the price, OPEQ. The difference between the imaginary price and actual price is called consumer surplus. This concept is very useful for the comparison of standard of living of the people in any time and any region. And it is also useful for price policy, tax policy, and measure the welfare economics in the society. Thank you.